technique for everything.
That's a fact? According to who?
Would you be willing to take a drug test?
White and red for Valentine's Day.
It's not Valentine's Day anymore. It's the next week.
Yeah.
I hope you guys fucking didn't find love or found love or you jerked off alone like DeConte does.
Or got your ex pregnant.
Hey, once in a while, rub a tug.
Hey, rub a tug. Hey, do it for yourself. Light a candle, baby. We'll put some Barry Manilow going. Welcome back, everybody. This is a lot of fun. This is episode 86. 86. We are out of love.
Yeah. 86 that love.
It's like 86. Yeah, 86 is a big industry term as we are the Bargoyles. We do talk about industry stuff. We are the local news for anything and all related news when it comes to Northern Virginia bar and restaurant culture, specifically Woodbridge.
Specifically Woodbridge.
Yeah, specifically Woodbridge. Yeah. Let's introduce them. It's me, Isaac, one of your hosts. Got Nick right here next to me. Other main co-host.
No.
Then we got back in the coleslaw corner.
Yo, your boy DeConte. You know where the coleslaw is?
Coleslaw love.
Mad creamy over there.
He's loving this coleslaw. It was like a joke, and now he's fucking so hard into that curve now. He's loving this shit. So funny. Well, what was it you said to those little girls the other day? You were walking by talking about side pieces. Two professional ladies, mid-late 30s. They were talking about one of the girls I ain't a side piece. The other girl's I'm a main course. And then DeConte was walking by. I was like, he likes side dishes. He goes, hey, welcome to the coleslaw corner, girls. And they just kept on walking. I'm like, bro, come on, do you, baby, do you? I ain't mad at all.
Boy.
You been getting a lot of love over there in the coleslaw corner?
Always, man.
Nice and creamy.
Yes, sir.
Disgusting.
Man, yeah, just like that Caesar. Right?
You said what?
Just like that Caesar salad.
That Caesar salad?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Cheers. Let's start the show. Let's start the show. We always
and then you'll get why I said that.
Some shots. Shots are like handshakes. Oh yeah. No, we got a few things to discuss today. For part one, as you all know, if you're not familiar with the format, we do open up part one, but we just talk. This is the podcast. This is the Bargoyles, where we give you local updates on news, the happenings in the area, deaths that happen across the street from us.
Oh, no.
Hey, Nick don't like talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it.
True.
And then,
true.
Part two, if you do stick around, we do a lunch review. If you want to find out where we talk about our metas, a spot that's been open 9 years, right across from the beloved Queen's Gambit. Check around for part two. That episode will come up very shortly. You'll love it. Get to hear about DeConte and his salad fingers. Disgusting. Is it salad fingers a thing?
That is.
Yeah, regardless. Well, let's get into some of the local spots. What do you want to talk about? The Tales from the Rails? Will we open up with that?
Yeah. I really want to talk about that.
Which one do you want to start on, though? You want to start on one that we all experienced together, or a gentleman that you...
That's the gayest opening I've ever heard for that one. Do you guys want to talk about an experience we had together?
We didn't go to Atlanta.
Shout out to Atlanta, baby.
We didn't go to the A.
We can. Yeah.
We won't.
You want to open up with Muhammad? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, we're going to open up with him.
Okay. Do you want to... Go ahead, introduce. Go. What do you got? Because he knows you.
Yeah, he knows me from high school.
He remembers.
Okay.
I don't even remember this dude.
It's a new development.
Yeah, but he was like, you had Mr. Pittman and home ec for graphic design.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. It is a fucking red flag at this big age. Big age for all of us. DeConte's almost 30. He ain't there yet, he's almost 30. We're all in our 30s. To remember someone else's teachers, classes they had.
If you remember yours, it's fine.
Yes, if you remember yours, but if you remember other people's high school situation, teachers, what period you had lunch, all this shit, you're still living in that past. So it's a red fucking flag.
Como se dice red flag.
Yeah, bro.
That is a red flag. Yeah.
Well, my first introduction with the dude was last week on Monday League. Me and John were outside smoking a cigarette. He comes up and he's just like, yeah, introduces himself, keeping it casual.
Hey.
Yeah. And he goes into straight serial killer questions like, oh, y'all here all the time? Oh, y'all live nearby?
Yeah.
Oh, what you doing here?
See, but those are pretty normal questions normally.
Back to back, though.
It's all about vibe.
It's all vibe.
I say this all the time. When a girl calls a guy like a stalker, I'm like, if a guy you're attracted to is doing the same things, you'd be like, oh my God, he's so cute. There is a line. There's so I don't. Were they serial killer stalker vibes from off jump, or was it just like now you look at it in retrospect?
Oh no, it was off rip.
Okay.
Yeah.
That gives me kind of Fed vibes too.
Well, he found out he is an Uber driver, so like he does have his Rolodex of questions that he probably goes through.
Yeah, I can see that.
And he probably does talk to people about like where they live because he's picking up from their house. Like, oh, what's a good spot around here? So I'm trying to. Hey, Mo, I got your back, dog. I'm trying to defend you right now.
You can have his back. When you started telling me he was an Uber driver,
until he starts chopping you guys up, you'll be fucking happy that I am still alive. Podcast lives. Okay, so he's outside smoking. Well, is he even smoking or was he just outside?
Nah, he was just. Yeah, I think he was hitting his vape or something.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, that's polite.
Yeah. But it was like you'd answer it and then he immediately hit you with another question.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like he doesn't expand upon it. He just went right into it.
Yeah, that was my experience with him when I sat down yesterday. It was.
Oh yeah, he sat down next to you.
I try to warn you, dog.
What a good friend.
Yeah, DeConte tried to warn me not to sit next to this gentleman, but I wanted to sit in that spot of the bar anyway. I was like, it's gonna be weird people here anyway. Didn't know it was gonna get this weird. Yeah, didn't know it was gonna get this weird.
It was, that guy was. When I walked back out and I saw you were sitting next to him, I was like, yes, yes. And he's like, yeah, DeConte tried to get me to move. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? No, content. Sit next to this fucking weirdo.
The showbiz, baby.
Hey, weirdo, talk to this guy. Tell him that thing about your sister.
Yeah. Oh my God. The first thing he did was ask me. He was like, not what your name is or none of that. It was like, oh, where do you work, man? And then I told him where I worked.
Yeah. He's trying. He's a hustler, man. He's trying to get a new job.
Very introductory.
He's got an IT background. He's been trying.
Yeah,
so, can you knock the hustle?
Allegedly, he tried to get a job at my job as an IT person, but there are no positions for that at my. Doesn't exist.
Well, I mean, at maybe your physical location.
At my physical,
there definitely are some IT jobs.
Yes, in that industry, but no, it's not.
That's like headquarters type stuff.
Yeah,
I'm trying so hard not to get chopped up, so I'm like, I'm on his. I got his back. I got his back right now.
Anyway,
I don't take Ubers. I'm the one that's in
the back seat.
Hey, you know who fucking listens to this podcast? Uber drivers.
Yeah,
out there.
You know who brings a weapon with him everywhere he goes? This podcast.
He heard y'all talking about the podcast. He's gonna find you. Yeah. He's got IT background.
Oh yeah, he probably Googled it off rip.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, he probably did. Yeah, I'm heavily armed, buddy.
So that first red flags was he was just asking you a bunch of questions. It was a little weird for you. Okay.
Yeah.
And same for you.
Yeah, it was just. But the thing is that I knew from the vibes that he was giving off, that DeConte was giving off, that this was gonna get a little strange anyway. Yeah. So it was like basic questions, but then it was like getting kind of pushy for answers. And I'm like, all right, what are we talking about?
It is a double-edged sword. When you come to a bar and you sit next to, you're always rolling the dice on what kind of person you're sitting next to. Because not everyone knows that you're just here to grab a drink. Yep. Sometimes people are like, oh, I'm here for conversation, and that's why they sit at the bar. Yep. You want to sit by yourself and drink and eat, go sit at the table. You are entering into the domain that possibly might happen when you sit at the bar. But he was a little aggressive with his questioning for you guys. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just came to get a drink and bring you guys some food. And
how did the sister thing come up?
So he just kind of like brought it up. Was like, yeah, at my job, this girl is trying to sabotage me at work. She ended up getting a job with me and telling people she's my sister, and they're calling me into the office saying, your sister's doing this, your sister's doing that, which. For one, even if you did work with your sister, that's pretty unprofessional if that's what was happening. So even then, I'm like, I don't even know if you're telling me the truth now. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, yeah, but she's not really my sister. I knew her from like back in college. And then I kind of stopped paying attention to him a little bit. So I think he was like not getting into the story as well with me because I was like not giving him.
Yeah. You were giving what he wanted to.
Yeah, because I was also just got there. I just got there and I came to see you two. So I'm like, I want to holler at my boys first. And then
see, he didn't introduce it like that to me. Yeah, I'm just standing there. He's like, "Hey, just so you know, if anybody comes in saying they're my sister, don't believe them." I was like,
"Okay, word,
all right." And he was like, "Yeah, she's been going on my job and roofing dudes and shit, and dudes come up to my house looking for your sister." And I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah,
and I didn't ask for any of this. It just came off right.
We're giving very odd bits and pieces.
We are.
This is his story.
Yeah.
He is a guy who went to school up in Pittsburgh. Oh, don't kill me. He went to school up in Pittsburgh. Is from Pennsylvania. Then, out of nowhere, something happened with him, with some lady that he doesn't know about. We'll get to that. Put a pin in that. that lady felt scorned. Now, this girl, who may quote-unquote know the other girl, has decided to spend her entire life trying to destroy this man's career, according to him. She has found him at 3 separate jobs across state lines, from Pennsylvania to D.C. to Maryland to also Virginia. She has been following him and roofing people at his job, quote-unquote. That is a wild thing to do. Not once, not twice, not 3 different jobs he has had to leave, quote unquote, according to him, $100,000 a year jobs that he had working for bank, one of the big bank firms that he was making a crazy money for. But she was showing up at the job, saying I'm his sister. Said, quote unquote, she found his mom on Facebook, showed up to the house to pretend like they were friends in college, stole a picture from his house of him as a kid, and was like, "That's me in the picture next to you." And he's like, "That's not you." So this lady, she has a vendetta. Now, we don't know what this vendetta is about. All we can do is speculate. So, Mo, this is where the speculations come in. Now, the biggest speculation we have here is based on what he said. And man, Mo, you made yourself look real bad. Well, the exact sentence I think he said was, she believes I need to be punished for some sexual assault crimes that may or may not have happened in my dorm room.
Yep. Exact words.
What?
It's the may or may not happen.
So we know the may or may, it's not may have not. We know.
That's some court talk.
100%.
Yeah, may or may not.
Allegedly, I roofied and raped one of her girlfriends in my bedroom. Allegedly, like it may or may not have happened, and she thinks I need to be punished for it. Bro, it sounds like you did some shit.
Yeah, 100%.
It sounds like she has a lifelong vendetta to avenge maybe a dead friend of her. We don't know. All speculation. All speculation.
Oh, yeah.
Speculation. This is all speculation. It's all alleged. But
man,
the way he puts it out, the way, even the way his voice sounds when he's telling you this shit, you're like, oh, dude.
It's the vibes, bro.
It's crazy, right? What this girl's doing is crazy. But, it sounds like what you did was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, no, man.
It just absolutely, in which way does somebody have that amount of, drive to just up and
that's
leave,
like movie
up and
shit.
Leave any state you're at to follow this guy to destroy their life.
Yeah, that's Lifetime movie shit.
That's a vendetta.
Yeah,
that's not a scorned ex-lover. It's like, oh yeah, he fucked me one time and it wasn't gonna. No, you did something. Something there's done.
Something motivates that woman to get up every day.
Every day.
Come find you.
She gave up her life to just destroy yours. And it's the roofing thing that really hits for me. Where I'm like, if she's feeling the need to roofie everyone around him, I'm thinking, speculation, Mo, don't kill me. I'm thinking that he may have done something to her friend in that regard, and she's like, oh, that's what you do to people? That's what you do to your friends, your girls? I'm going to do that to everyone in your life and make sure they know I'm related to you, is how I see it. Well, I'm only going off this based on your words. So if you're mad about me about retelling your story, realize this is a story that you're telling.
Yeah. Part of me,
so don't kill me.
I only look at this 2 ways, and none of them make him look good. It's either all this shit is true and he's a fucking predator, or he just makes this shit up and he's just a habitual liar and this is his story.
It could be. He thinks it's a really interesting story. I got this stalker, right? She's crazy.
That's not the way to say you got a stalker and think you're cool about it. You said nothing about beating her, beating that pussy up and leaving her, so now she's looking for you. This is just you may or may have not committed sexual crimes, and he says these words.
He says sexual crimes. That may or may not have happened in my dorm room. I'm like, not your dormitory, not the building.
That was very specific.
Sexual crimes that happen in your
dorm room
that you need to be punished for. Dog, you did something. You 100% did something. What the fuck?
Yeah. You think she could be an imaginary friend? He's just making all.
He could be making all this shit up. Yeah,
or it could be real to him.
He's saying that the girl is imagined. Wait, ask that one more time.
I'm saying, do you think that the girl that's doing this to him,
the fake sister,
is in his head, and that's really him actually doing it?
Well, if he's been fired from 3, then there is a chance that he is just fucking up in multiple ways, and
he could be on the run.
But I don't know how he's roofing people, and then his job is hey, your sister is here doing it, because she has showed up to his job, she showed up to his building, showed up to his old apartment complex to be hey, I'm his sister, I need to get in the room. Here's a picture of us and stuff like that. So,
or he goes out with people from his job, and they get roofied, and that's his excuse because he gets.
Oh, that his sister came and did it.
Yeah, he gets accused of it, and he has a backup plan for it. Yeah,
that's dramatic.
Or he's got a backup for it, and that's his thing.
He's like, oh my
and
God.
that's why he lives in all these different places, because he could potentially just not be on the run from the law, but be on the run from people he keeps fucking roofing.
He's roofing women and then blaming his sister.
Yeah, he made a drink. He made a joke about my drink when I went to talk to
he
our buddy.
He's like, "Oh, make sure don't make sure your drink don't get roofied."
Yeah, he said, "Make sure my sister don't roofie your drink." And I'm like, and I always make the same joke when people say roofies. Like, it better be a strong fucking roofie, bro. 500 milligrams or more ain't gonna take me out.
Holy
but I'm
struck something.
Yeah, I really think that this is just his game because he mentioned 4 different. DC's not a state, so the people don't kill me for that. It's ridiculous. But 4 different places that he's had to move from, different jobs. He's an Uber driver.
Yeah.
If he has
Which
no
is
criminal
a serial killer job now.
Yeah, and if he has no criminal like convictions, you can just do Uber.
Yeah.
And he probably loses all these jobs because anytime he goes out fucking with his coworkers,
it's a fucking
somebody
personality,
the next day someone's fucking what the fuck happened to me, what are we and then he's got to move out of town.
That was Patricia.
You might have to move out of town. If I just crack that and I'm you guys can't find me in 2 weeks, we know
it is a mental physical manifestation that he has created to excuse himself and alleviate himself of the ramifications of his actions.
That's what it sounds like to me. This
is
I've been sitting on this all night. I was thinking about this shit all night last night.
Yeah, what they say is like 1 out of 10 is a serial killer or some shit.
Yeah, those kind of numbers are wild. I don't know how you prove such a thing, but it's like the way he was like presenting this is, to me, it sounds like it's a habitual liar trying to make a really good story. Yeah, but there's holes in this story. Yeah, like there's a lot of holes in this story.
Have you seen Life of Pi?
Yes.
The dude's on the boat. Right?
Yeah. And then the tiger winds up killing everybody and this, that, and the other. Then you come to find out he is the tiger. Yeah. That's exactly what this guy is.
Yeah, 100%.
His sister is him.
Yeah.
It's just him. And he's out here. Oh, God. We gotta be fucking. We need to watch every fucking drink around him at the bar now. Yeah. Because, I mean, all the girls are like, he fucking gives me the creeps. I'm like, hey, he's just weird. And, like, I always, weirdos, I always got your back. DeConte will tell you. I'm always
it's not illegal to be
weird.
Weirdo. Yeah, it's not illegal to be weird.
Oh, you think... No, man, he's just a little weird, okay? I would defend the weirdos day in and day out.
Yeah.
Fuck, this one.
But Eddie doesn't give vibes like this guy does.
No, I know. But I'm talking about, like, when anyone gets called weird by you guys, the other bartenders, I'm always the first one to be like, no, y'all chill the fuck out. They mad cool. I love. I've been to their house. I smell the dead bodies, you know?
It's really not all that bad.
It's really not that bad. A little formaldehyde. Done. That's it.
Formaldehyde and Febreze, huh?
He gives you a little nose thing to put on your nose and walk around just like this, you know, you're good. That's good. It's just like Doom 2.
He's like, yeah, here, sniff this.
Does it smell like chloroform?
Yeah, does it smell like chloroform?
So stupid.
Yeah, but that dude, man, gave me the fucking creeps last night too. Yeah. But it was also like, thank God for fucking Taj, because he saved the fucking day.
Shout out Taj.
I thought Taj was gonna sit right next to me, which was gonna keep me next to the other guy. Taj goes to the other side because there's dirty plates near.
Taj will see a friend of his at the bar by themselves and go sit across from them. Yeah. Like, because he's too fucking cool to come join you.
And just join you, He wants to be joined, probably.
It's a social power play. Like, I love you, Taj, but you do that shit. Like,
yeah, that's cool. Annoying. It worked for him last night, but I used him.
Yeah.
Because I was like, fuck yeah, that's my homeboy. I can now remove myself from the spot.
I gotta go sit with him.
Yeah. I was waiting on him. Yeah, and then I watched the dude, Muhammad. I guess, I don't know if that's his real name, but
probably not.
Now we're bleeping it.
I've been saying Mo the entire time. Mo, that's why I've been saying Mo.
Yeah, we're all Mo's out here, I guess.
Exactly. Muhammad, he said it.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
You ever getting a pick up off
the code, so I'm gonna be the one getting picked off. Whatever, fall on the sword, man.
You're all Mo.
Yeah, but I saw another guy go sit next to him, and then like immediately, as soon as he noticed that he didn't have like me to talk to or anyone else, he was like, "Oh, now I got this guy now." Yeah. And he may or may have not done the same.
Yeah.
Oh no, he told Ken all about it too. He was.
Oh, you know the guy that he sat next to? Yeah. Okay.
His daughter worked there. She like
Nico. Didn't work there.
I thought you were there.
Nope, he wasn't there. Nope. Okay. But I do know who you're talking about because I actually met him in the office because he has got I met him before.
He's cool.
I met him before.
He's
I met him
cool,
before
yeah.
with Dan.
He has like the dream job that Mo really wants, and Mo was like, "Oh my god!" It was like interviewing him hard, trying to get a job. I was like, "Hey, he's like, nah." I got the vibe. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I had to text Kashan, the BMW guy, because Kashan gave him his card. Because he was like, oh yeah, I also like do a little bit of finance work. He's like, oh, we're actually trying to hire a finance manager. I was like, yo, dog, no, he's fucking crazy. He's like, thank you, my friend. Okay. I was like, oh, all right,
my friend.
Yeah. They had that Nepalese Burmese like connection. I think one of these Mo was Bangladesh, so he was like,
word.
and so I was like, oh god, he got the end. I was like, no, fucking drop it. Your countryman isn't that cool.
Yeah, it's just nuts, dude. Yeah, it was like. Yeah, it's just like one of those, like, luckily it was not, to me, luckily it was a cockfest in the bar last night. Yeah. It was like all men.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Luckily,
all men and
baby.
Rachel. All men and Rachel. Yeah. And Hooters.
Hooters Rachel.
Oh, Hoots, yeah.
So
What's her name?
Yeah, so it was like all dudes in there. So it was like he didn't get to do any creepy things on girls. He didn't even really bring up any creepy stuff about women in there. But like totally the type of guy that I end up punching in the face. You know what I mean? For saying weird shit. Oh, yeah. But he didn't get that far, but I know that there's a chance that if there were like attractive women near us, he would have definitely like made some weird comments, and that's when I start getting hot. I'm like, dude, let's not do that. Yeah.
I want to see him hit on a lady.
Yeah, I would like to see him hit on, but not try to drug and murder.
I'm going to be watching her drink like a hawk. I'll be watching the shit out of it.
I think that would be able to validate his story a little bit more.
If we watched him,
watch him around women, like I think that could validate.
Oh, because a girl would have caught this off jump. She'd be like, "You really think? I think you're the sister." I'm like, "Oh shit, what the heck?" Yeah.
Oh yeah, a woman would have been like, "So you're blaming women for like? So why would a woman do this to?"
You've lost 3 jobs in a row because of a woman. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dumbass dudes like us are like, how do we figure this one out? Women are figured out real quick.
She's like really out here just doing this. Like, damn. I still like the theory that like he scorned and
I didn't believe
maybe assaulted a lady.
I didn't believe a second of it because that's too much. Like maybe we just haven't seen that movie yet. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. Maybe we just haven't seen that movie.
There's a really good movie out. Came out a few months ago. I forget the name of it, but it's something. It's basically a girl who goes out to bars and pretends to be fucking blacked out drunk and then fucked up, and then guys will bring her home to fuck, and then she'll kill them. And like she's doing this all of revenge because her sister was in college and this happened, and she tried to bring it forward, and colleges do what colleges do. Like, nah, there's not enough proof.
Cover it
up. We're not going to destroy this young man's career just because you may or may not have got.
Yeah,
you know, so
this swimmer.
And I think the girl wanted
Brock,
to kill
whatever his name.
Yeah, Brock. No, he changed his name, but Brock Turner. Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
But I believe in the movie, the sister winds up killing herself because of the trauma. Wow. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there are real stories out there. Like, this girl could be like, "Yo, you did something to my best friend or my sister."
Yeah.
And you know,
if
I'm going to spend my entire life like this is a Japanese revenge fucking saga right now. Like that could be happening, or it could be all imagined.
So you guys haven't ever met this guy until today, right?
No.
Well, no, he's come in like 3 times over the last week.
Over the week. Okay, so time will tell then. Because I haven't seen him since last Monday. Was the first time I met him.
Okay.
So eventually,
he said he started coming in because he dropped a Hooters girl off and then went to go eat there and was so uncomfortable by all the butts, and so he came to Bungalows to eat. And he's like, "Yeah, no, I like it better here. I tried to eat at Hooters, but I was very uncomfortable." I was like, "Why?" He goes, they're just like naked. I was like, "They're definitely not naked, dog." He's like, "Well, their butts are just out." And I'm like,
that's Hooters, man.
Oh, he could be drugging and punishing these women like fucking Jack the Ripper because he only killed prostitutes.
Yeah.
Tune in next week.
I just want to see. I think time will tell. His sister will come around.
Yeah.
And then we'll find out.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about.
He comes in a wig.
Oh shit!
My name is Moesha.
I'm from Pittsburgh.
Such an easy day to transition, dude.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'd take Ubers. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is my Uber driver. I'm canceling it right away.
Because you think he's going to remember you?
Oh, he'll remember.
Yes.
I mean, every time he has been in there, because he was there Monday, he was there Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't remember Friday, but every shift I've probably worked basically for the last week, I've seen him at least half of them.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. Whoever he's next to latches on, and you're who he's locked in on and talks to you about for 20, 30, 40 minutes.
But let's be real here. I don't even know this dude, and I just met him. But he remembered me from like 12 fucking years ago.
Oh, he's gonna be coming back.
So he gonna remember you, my boy.
Dude, I know that. And I'm fucking memorable. I don't want to be sound cocky, but I'm fucking memorable.
Oh, he remembers DeConte. He's gonna remember me, okay?
I'm just saying, dog.
Forgettable ass DeConte got remembered. I'm gonna be remembered. All right?
Hey, it's great. He graduated in fucking 14 too. So I'm like, how the fuck do you know?
10 years ago, bro.
Like, I'm 12. I graduated 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, you were a junior when I was a freshman. I'm like,
Oh, no.
what the fuck? I don't remember a day in my life.
Yeah, I don't trust it, man. I don't trust him. I don't. Just don't kill me. And if you do,
Better watch your drinks,
I ain't
Dante.
going down that
Yeah, I
fight.
gotta watch my drinks,
You better
man.
watch your drinks. I leave my drinks all over the bar, so I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even
Yeah.
when I get off, I'll just put a drink down and like go run around for 20 minutes and come back and grab my drink. Like I gotta. Whoo.
Yeah, he was so interested in what I was drinking too, because I ordered Jameson ginger for me, right? And he was like, "Oh, they're making you drink ginger ale." I said, "No, dude, I got Jameson ginger ale. Like usually, if I drink liquor, I mix it with ginger ale. That's the soda I'll pick."
Yeah.
The ginger offsets my chemicals.
And he's just right, and he was just so interested, and I was like, "Okay, I don't know, you're fucking weird, dude.
He's one
Like
of
you
those.
might be cool, man. I don't know, but." All this alleged and sexual crimes and like I feel like most people who are like innocent about shit like that is like, yeah, dude, I got blamed for some shit they'll get somber about it and like, yeah, dude, this fucked my life up right now. That's why I'm drinking. It was like he was happy to tell everybody the shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I don't trust it.
Yeah. It was
That's
too
why I don't
jovial and
trust it.
joking.
Yeah.
It's that sentence that like DeConte and I all harped on. The fact that he's like sexual crimes that may or may not have happened in my dorm room.
That verbiage
that
is
to me is like
crazy.
he did something.
Yeah, you
like he
did
did
something.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, or he watches a lot of fucking Law and Order and he just makes this shit up and it's fucking wild.
We will find out.
We will or we won't.
When one of us is gone from the show, you probably know.
Yeah.
And
if it's me, it's because I got locked up for killing him for trying to kill me.
well, you're in the backseat. You just have the gun out the entire time.
Yeah,
Looking,
no bullshit.
Oh, you go to bungalows? I like bungalows. Do you?
Yeah, but
Do you?
Yeah, typically I don't sit right behind the driver, but this time, just dude, it's July. Why do you have a trench coat on? I don't know, man. I just like
It's one of them days.
your arm's poking out a little weird. Yeah, I got a cast on. I don't want to show you. I got a sling.
I'm celebrating 420.
oh shit.
That's a deep dark pull.
Shout out, Mo.
Yes. So we are going to transition to part 2 here, but just want to do a quick little plug. Guys, hit me up. Go into the DMs, the Bargoyles DMs, buy some merch. Merch is very big right now. We're doing a new whole line of the all black with the reflective. You definitely need to be wearing the reflective because sometimes you leave bungalows and you cross the street and you get hit by a car. Yeah. And that, just want to say, someone we know, didn't know that well. Damn, leaving Sunday night fucking Super Bowl, that shit happened.
It happened.
It sucked.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks. Don't be playing Frogger out here in these streets. Be careful. Get some reflective gear. That is the most shameless, disgusting plug ever. But
Yeah, it is. It sucks, but hey, well, we need it though. Before we transition, did you want to talk about a gentleman that you wanted to talk about? You don't want to get in that? We don't got that.
Yeah,
time?
we're 28 and. I don't really want to blast this guy that bad. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it gets dark for like not funny reasons.
Okay,
He's,
all right, cool.
He's just blatantly racist, and it's
Yeah,
just,
we don't want to get back to like when I was talking about the PTSD guy and it was just dark.
Oh yeah. No,
Try to stay away from
we
that.
got actual deaths.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see us for part 2.
See you part 2.
Where we talk about where do we go, Conte?
Amaretta. I'm sorry, Armadas. Armadas.
We went to Armeta's Italian Grill and Pizza.
Oh, it's not Armada.
It's just Armeta's. Yeah.
Okay.
Armada's the Spanish, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
The Spanish Armada. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm mixing up my words lately.
Not
That's
lately.
all right.
Not lately.
All right.
Stop that. I've been messing up my words. Period.
Yo, but your shape's so good.
Degraded and humiliated for my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
We'll see y'all then. We'll talk.
That's a